GGS peeps, I hope you're feeling hungry because it's time for Cooking Mama Cookstar. Now, before we jump into the kitchen, Cooking Mama Cookstar has a bit of an interesting history to it, so let's get some backstory to begin. The first Cooking Mama game came out in 2006 for Nintendo DS. It became a very popular series, known for its challenging mini-games in which you do various kitchen tasks under the guidance of Cooking Mama. Cookstar is the series' first foray onto the Switch, but unfortunately, it's been embroiled in controversy. Or should I say, emboiled. First, people were saying that the game was using Switches to secretly mine cryptocurrency, though this seems to just be a rumor. Then it was released, but very quickly pulled from stores.
I can't even.
Apparently, the publisher released it without getting proper sign-off. But while the game is no longer in digital stores, there are still some physical copies floating about, and we managed to get our hands on one. So we're going to tell you what we think. Can Cooking Mama Cookstar handle the heat?
What are you doing?
Much like the games before it, Cooking Mama has you playing a series of mini-games in order to prepare a dish. And when I say much like, I mean much like. They're pretty much the same game. You'll be doing chopping, stirring, flipping and frying to make dishes ranging from smoothies to dumplings. There's quite a spread of meals on offer, including some that don't look appetizing at all.
You can do it.
I know vegetables in jelly used to be all the rage in the 70s, but that was only until everyone realized it tasted very, very bad. Ugh. Seeing it in Cookstar made all the food seem unappetizing. But if the look of the dishes put a bad taste in your mouth, just wait until you get to the controls. While the original games largely use the DS stylus to tap and stir, Cookstar primarily uses the Switch's motion controls. And unfortunately, they are not good. Getting the speed and velocity right for your movements is rather tricky, and it feels inconsistent and counterintuitive. Plus, half the time it feels like this game isn't registering your movements. I am peeling the lettuce!
Try doing it faster.
They're inaccurate and not fun at all. I mean, just look at how hard writing GGSP in Source is. Oddly enough, when you're playing in handheld mode, motion controls are never used, even where it would make sense, like buttering a pan. Instead, you use the thumbstick, which actually feels more responsive and enjoyable. In normal mode, Cooking Mama gives you guidance as you go, explaining each step and giving you feedback on your progress. Once you've finished a dish, you can play Cookstar mode, where you've got to memorize the controls and do it all yourself.
Time's up.
It's tricky, so prepare to disappoint Cooking Mama. But luckily, she's way more chill in this game than in previous ones. She barely gets angry, even when you stuff up royally, simply brushing it off with an encouraging,
Come on, you can do it.
I really didn't like this voice acting. It sounds awkward and uncomfortable. It's like they took away the charm of the no-nonsense Cooking Mama and replaced her with this.
Let's get it ready to share.
Upon completing a dish, you style it and take a photo, then receive a rating on each step of the cooking process to get a final score out of 3 stars. Styling the dish has no impact on how well you do, and I mostly didn't bother, but I did make a cool sauce worm. There's also multiplayer, which reminds me a little bit of Mario Party. You can play a series of mini-games either in competitive or co-op for a bit of couch play fun. All are extremely simple and feel like something you'd find as a browser-based flash game. They're also limited to just 2 players. While the multiplayer did give me a few giggles, it also got boring really quickly, and it doesn't feel like a test of actual skill. In fact, the whole game is like that. There's not much of a sense of reward or consequence for how well you do. Nothing feels like it matters. You unlock new dishes for completing a previous one, regardless of how many stars you get. In fact, you literally don't even need to play the game. And I think that sums up my feelings about Cooking Mama Cookstar. You don't need to play it. It's under-seasoned, undercooked, with bad controls, awkward voice acting, and zero sense of satisfaction. I'm giving it 1 out of 5 rubber chickens. Alright, time for my lemon with a side of lemons. I probably should have turned the oven on.